And it's also not very good for us. We take a lot of pride in the way we play our cricket, and to lose as many games as we have done, it really hurts. So yeah, very, very disappointing. Yeah, well, it's hard to give two chances to batsmen in the caliber of Yusuf Pathan, can be destructive. But guys never mean to miss catches. But it's a discipline that can change games. So we've really got to up our game on the field. Bowling in the death overs also, I think, needs to be addressed. But having said that, 170 is always gettable, especially on a track in Hyderabad. But having got a solid start from the openers, myself and Cameron White unfortunately couldn't capitalise and keep the momentum going. The overseas players also have to take a big responsibility, especially being international players, to come here and really win games for the side. So unfortunately we haven't been able to convert in many of the games, and that's something we need to look at. And unfortunately Dan Christian got kind of a dodgy decision which didn't help us as well.
Is your form a concern for the Chargers? Particularly the captain's form is a concern for the Chargers?
Well, I've got, I think, over 250 runs this tournament, so I just need to keep batting and scoring runs. So sometimes you do get out early, which is not great. It was a normal delivery. I should have just knocked away for one run. Unfortunately, I did get out. So when I'm the captain, I also have to shoulder a lot of the responsibility of batting, and it's something I always pride myself in, scoring runs. Unfortunately, I couldn't deliver today.
Sanga, particularly after today's match, do you advocate for the application of MDRS in this sort of a tournament, because particularly after bad decisions?
No, yeah, you can always talk about it, but we trust in the umpires to be of the best quality, to make the decision mistakes do happen. Unfortunately, we had one today, which, well, you can't complain. That's the way the game goes. Sometimes it evens out. So we can't make a huge fuss about that. We had other opportunities to try and win this game, but unfortunately we didn't.
Was that decision crucial?
Yeah, of course, Dan's one of our most explosive batsmen, and him batting for about 7-8 overs for us is crucial. So unfortunately that was not to be, but that's not the reason why we lost this game.
Last question. Thank you. Yeah.
Seeing so many defeats, do you see the case of reshuffle in the team or some change in the team, bring more reshuffle in the team?
So major overhaul
the team.
Well, you can't do a major overhaul. You need to make changes at times depending on the wickets and the opposition, but you can't change for change's sake. It has to be towards a purpose, and with purpose. So that's something we always look at every selection meeting that we have. We always put the best side on the park, and it's up to the guys who go out there, the 11 players there, to deliver. Unfortunately, we haven't done 3 games out of 9, 3 wins and 6 defeats doesn't really augur well.